Do we want to stay just quickly in music? Not that, I mean, this may be more of a Patreon thing. I'm just a rap nerd. Beans put out his list of top 5 Philly rappers, excluding himself. I was actually curious what your list would be.
Philly rap?
Yeah, so this is Beans' top 5 greatest Philly, without him, of course. Number 1, Black Thought. Number 2, Young Chris. 3, Freeway. 4, Meek Mill. 5, Gilly.
Excluding him.
Yeah.
I would want to hear where y'all put Beans on there. Though. I know he excluded him, but y'all should.
Beans is number 2 to me.
My list would be Black Thought 1, Beans 2, Freeway 3, Chris 4.
Actually, I got to stop lying.
Meek 5, but then I don't know where to put Eve.
I'm capping right now.
Capping on having Meek solo.
Beans is number 1.
I'm not mad at Beans being number 1. Beans is one of my favorite rappers.
Like Black Thought is a fucking alien. He could probably rap better than 99% of niggas on planet Earth.
I would say 100%.
But I don't listen to Black Thought as much as I listen to Beans.
Okay, but we're talking about greatest rappers.
I listen to Beans more like
and me and you have had this discussion too, where just because you listen to something more doesn't make it greater. So greater rappers.
I'm still going.
My 5 I'm sticking with. I feel like Eve deserves to be in that 5, but I have Black Thought, Beans, Freeway, Chris, Meek. But I want Eve to be somewhere in there because she deserves to be there.
She does, but if it's 5, I don't.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Does Chris rap better than Eve? Of course. But I still have to put in like, look at what Eve has done.
Gilly rap better than Eve?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not familiar with Gilly's pen.
No, Gilly is a great rapper.
Yeah, no, Gilly raps.
Gilly's a really good rapper.
He does.
Okay.
He raps better than Eve.
Just wonder.
Yeah.
Gilly raps better than Meek.
Yeah.
But I put Meek there just because of what Meek has accomplished with songs but Gilly rap better than Meek.
For sure.
I think Meek would probably say that.
No, he does. It's not, he does. Gilly, listen, a lot of y'all met Gilly through podcasting. Like,
yeah, word.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember
when G was trying to sign Gilly.
Yeah, was putting out, he was dropping joints. He was on every fucking DVD. Like, Gilly definitely raps better than a lot of people think. And a lot of people really don't know Gilly's, his bars like that. But trust and believe, he's definitely one of the illest ever from Philly.
And to put some respect just on Philly, period. I mean, the way people talk about Hove taking Young Chris's flow, people could say the same thing about Wayne when everything shifted. It was a Gilly flow.
It was definitely a Gilly flow.
Philly.
Well, Gilly said you was wearing soft toe Reeboks when I met you. See, I wasn't watching DVDs.
Gilly's flow is iconic. The way Wayne, we talk about being so influential, like there's a Gilly flow.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not on the side that he ghost writ everything for Wayne, or I didn't want to get in the weeds of that, but Philly, between Detroit and Philly, I think are probably the 2 best cities of just straight rapping. Like, if you just got to rap.
New York's not in there?
Just to rap?
Not song. He not talking about song wise.
Yeah, I'm just talking just to
bars.
Rap.
Just bars.
Philly and Detroit there, man.
That's top 2 to you? You bugging the fuck out, man. You think Detroit rap better than New York? You crazy as a motherfucker.
Ooh,
all right, Big Pun versus Eminem. And I'm not even a big M fan like that.
Why you snatch Big Pun?
Because we're doing New York. I'm doing New York versus.
But how did you get
that was horrible, Rory.
See,
Don't ever
this
do
is
that
what they
again.
try to do.
That was terrible.
How was that
Big Pun and Eminem? What kind of matchup is that?
We're talking about people that just rap really. We don't think Big Pun raps really, really, really well?
Yes, but I'm saying
Pun is not one of the best rappers from New York?
Yeah. All right, so why you didn't name Jay-Z? Why you didn't name Nas?
I think Pun and M have a similar flow than Nas and Eminem or Jay and Eminem. I think Pun and Eminem are closer together as far as how they rap.
What?
Do you know how Jay started rapping?
Yeah. Like the fucking double time bullshit.
That's not what M does?
Dead in the middle of Italy. Like, I can't even do that shit. That's M to me.
That's one rap. That's one part of a rap you talking about. That wasn't Pun style throughout his career.
For sure. But I mean, the first album, he rapping. Like, he rapping with Black Thought, actually.
No, Pun. Don't get it twisted. But
matter of fact, I interviewed Black Thought, and the first thing when he even got on Pun's album was just in Philly. It was like, yo, that's the one in New York that just raps better than everybody. That's why he wanted to get on that shit, because Pun was one of those.
I'm not saying Pun wasn't, but it's just weird for you to say Pun versus Eminem. Like, who's
all right? Hawaiian.
You might be the first person to ever say that.
Sophie defines Jay-Z and how his rap style is.
No, I'm not saying that, but you might be the first person to ever say Big Pun or Eminem. You might be the first person to ever say that.
I don't think. You know what's funny? I'm not doubling down just because I'm fucking hard headed. I do think that's a very fair comparison if you're doing Detroit versus New York of who raps similar. Pun and M are very close in that
All
regard.
right, I'm taking Pun.
Well, I am too, but that's
All
because
right,
I'm
so
biased.
what we
but-
talking about? Like, so now the Golden Horse of Detroit is out. So now who you got?
I leave New York away from all these
Nah,
conversations
don't
because
do
of the
that.
bias.
Don't do that. Nah,
Okay.
you said Detroit and Philly are the best rap cities. That's what you said.
Yeah, because in Detroit you have M, Royce, Elzai.
Yep. Legends. Rappers for real.
Shit, I'm just having a brain fart.
And it's okay. Fart.
Yeah.
Should I start naming New York? Because I can. Like, if you want me to start naming New York for you, I can. I just,
Who would you name in New York? Taking away song making ability.
just rap.
Just rap. Taking away song.
Because why I'm making that comparison is, yes, of course, New York freestyled like that, but New York was so focused on making songs from the 90s and the 2000s. In Philly and Detroit, it was just rapping.
No,
Hours on end, just
listen,
rapping.
Philly is one of my favorite rap cities. You'll never hear me say anything about the spitters. I'm talking about the niggas that really could rap from Philly. Like, it's incredible bars that we can quote. But when you say best rap cities and you go Detroit and Philly, and it's like, what?
I think M, Royce, and Elzai is the craziest three when it comes to just rapping. Like, period.
Jay, Nas, and Big.
They focus more on songs.
Show.
What are you talking about?
focus more on
Smoke
songs.
What are you
show.
talking about? What are we talking about? Nobody raps better than Jay, Nas, and Big. Nobody on planet Earth.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree.
Yeah,
Because
like-
you know where my bias stands on everything. But
So what are we talking about?
People
Like,
gonna give y'all ass fighting for Eminem to be better than all three of them. Y'all do not know. Yeah.
better than who? Jay, Nas, or Big?
Yeah. People gonna be
Nah.
on y'all ass.
You niggas better go back and listen to some music. Jay-Z, Nas, and Biggie are the best rappers.
I'd always take J over M in any category. But I can totally see why someone would be like, nah, M, if you print out a piece of paper, yes, he's rapping better than everybody.
Who?
That's
LA?
what I'm talking about.
Somebody from LA is screaming across the coast right now.
About what?
About LA rappers?
Mm-hmm.
No, respect to all the major cities. You know, we can name a bunch of cities, but I'm just saying, Rory said
I made the
Detroit
argument the last 10 years that
and
LA has
Philly.
been out rapping everybody.
that LA's been out rapping everybody.
Yeah, he
We've
said
had this
that
conversation.
before. Yeah.
Easy. But if you're going back to the 90s, like, yeah, is Snoop incredible? Of course, but it doesn't add up to all the rappers that were in New York at that time. If you talk about rapping.
Every time you say Snoop name, I just think about that Snoop and DMX verses. I hate that verses so much. I hate that they did that. That matchup? You didn't hate that matchup?
Of course I did.
I hate it. I really can't believe they did that. Like,
Because DMX said he was molested and y'all kept dancing.
but see, he always got to make it weird. See, you gotta make it awkward.
that was my takeaway from that.
Yeah, I hated that,
No.
man. I never think that Snoop and DMX was supposed to be in a verses against each other. Like, I didn't like that matchup, but rest in peace to the X.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, sorry. Who would you have rather matched them up with? Because what I saw that as more of a celebration and a real versus, because who would you put them against?
Snoop?
Snoop might be
DMX?
easier. Who would you put DMX against?
I don't know who I would have put X against. I'll have to think about that because we're recording. I can't really think of it, but I just didn't. I remember when they announced that, I was just like, Snoop versus DMX. It just never felt. I mean, we looking at it, Snoop Dogg and then DMX was the dog man.
Mm-hmm.
I think they tried to lean. They went that way with it.
Yeah.
But if you talking about catalog and skill set and it wasn't a good matchup.
No, for sure. But that's why I said I think some of the verses were more celebrations than
No, that's what it turned out to be. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But I just didn't like. I remember when they announced that, I was kind of like, I don't really like that. But I was happy that they gave DMX that platform because a lot of people needed a history lesson on DMX. So that was dope.
Well, this is disgusting. I think it's time to upgrade. This is insane.
You're right, man.
You should upgrade to the iPhone 17 Pro because, believe it or not, it's designed to be the most powerful iPhone ever. Of course, it'd be more powerful than the 16. But I'm sure you're thinking about traffic on the way, transferring your data. That can be a mess. Sometimes you just want to keep this chipped up phone that you have.
Absolutely.
But I have good news. When you order the new phone online with Boost Mobile, they'll send an expert to your home or to your work right here. Yeah, right. They could come right here just to give you your iPhone 17 and get you set up with Boost Mobile within minutes.
Visit boostmobile.com to get started. Delivery available for select devices purchased at boostmobile.com. Terms apply.